Hello Crypto News! Today is June 10th, 2026, and the top cryptocurrency news is as follows. Today we will start from England, and we will see that the United Kingdom has launched requests for the registration of cryptocurrency companies in England from September 2026, and they must do so by October 2027, when this regulatory framework will start operating. If cryptocurrency companies in England do not do this, they will be delisted. We have already seen Ripple, and specifically its subsidiary located in England, have managed to obtain approval from the regulatory authorities. Thus, Ripple Market UK has the opportunity to provide payment services and issue electronic money, a move that of course will greatly help in the issuance of Ripple USD, Ripple's stablecoin, in England, please, and thus expand into a market that is very difficult legally. Moving on from our countries, we'll also go to our ETFs, where in the last few days we've only had outflows, and we've seen the spot Bitcoin ETFs with over $1 billion in outflows. As you can see, in the last 3 days, the money has just been leaving. With January 9th, there's hardly any movement. Moving on to our banking news, we'll look at BNY. BNY, a financial services company that has its roots in one of the oldest financial institutions in the United States, launched tokenized bank deposits for its institutional clients on Friday. So it's just another company getting into tokenization. And as I said in the previous episode, if I'm not mistaken, everyone is getting into it. Moving on to an exchange for today, we'll look at OKX, which we learned is laying off staff and laying off about a third of its sales team. We're talking about 8 to 10 people, as the reports say, without being official from OKX, and this is due to restructuring for the market. So we're gonna move on to our coins, and we're gonna go once again to Zcash, which, as I told you in the previous episode, is gonna start a new company, and specifically a new startup, Cash Azid. According to the latest information I found, what they are aiming for is to bring Zcash to 1 billion users, and as they say, to do that, they need a startups, as a non-profit organization cannot be as scalable as a startups. That is why they have launched a Zcash startup along with a new wallet, essentially, and to bring anonymity to as many people as possible. Let's say that the price of Zcash was not impressed by these reports and is down 24%. Now, going to the typical cryptocurrency market, we will see that Bitcoin is at $90,000. From the US to start, I want to tell you that non-farm payrolls increased by 50,000 in December, down from 56,000 in November, and well below the Dow Jones estimate of 73,000. The unemployment rate fell to 4.4% compared to the 4.5% forecast. So based on these numbers for the US economy, we have less of a chance of seeing a rate cut in the US in 18 days. And now we have a 95% chance of having rates on hold and no rate cuts. For the next few days, I want to tell you that more numbers will come out. On the 13th of the month, the core CPI and the core CPI year on year for the US. And on the 14th of the month, we have the PPI, the productivity index for the US. Two very important numbers that the Fed is examining to see if it will cut interest rates or not. That wraps up the top news for crypto today, June 10th, 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone, and have a good day.